Hey my Aquariuses, so I'm here for the May generals. These will be extended. You can find the extended on my Patreon. If you're watching this on TikTok, so I'm starting to put the full readings onto TikTok now. I need to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok. I've not long been on it or just messing around with it. So I'm at 600. So if you are on TikTok watching this, if you go to my bio, hit the YouTube link and come to the video, hit the description box and my Patreon's there if you want the extendeds, and then I'll add it to TikTok as I go along. I'm just getting used to it all. If you're not on my Patreon and you're wanting to and you're on YouTube, hit the more, hit the link, let the description box pull down, and all my social media and my website and things like that, they're all there, and the Patreon link for your extended. So Aquarius. Pluto's actually in retrograde in Aquarius at the moment. We've got that Scorpio full moon energy with a lunar eclipse. It's all about letting go. Pluto brings in transformations. We are in Mercury retrograde still as well, which can bring issues back from the past, memories, people, triggers, situations. But see it as a power. It's bringing it up at the moment with the Scorpio full moon energy in order for you to kind of let go of it, for you to face it. That's the thing with Pluto, isn't it? Face your fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. So, Aquarius. We've got the Lovers in reverse. Could be dealing with Gemini. There could have been a recent split, a breakup, that type of thing. Or you're feeling like there's no options in love. We are going into Gemini energy though on the 21st as well, so it could be giving us a timing. It is for this month. So at present we've got the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel like you just feel like you're plodding on at the moment, Aquarius. Things are just plodding on. You have got a goal set in mind, but it feels like it's taking longer to get there than you really want it to. What's crossing that energy now is being happy, no matter where you are in your journey. The challenge is that Three of Cups. It's to be happy. It's to put yourself in situations and around people that bring happiness into your life. It's to celebrate those small achievements on that long path towards your goal. Why is it coming around now? We've got Justice in reverse. So it could feel like there's been some kind of injustice. You could have been dealing with a Libra. But it could feel like there's been some kind of injustice, balance in reverse. There could have been legal situations, you know, that type of thing as well. It is for the collective, so take it as it resonates. I'm definitely getting this injustice energy. Someone pulled the wool over your eyes, that type of thing. In the past, I feel like you already knew this because we've got the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, she's been through it. She comes out, she gets a bad rep really because, you know, I'm a Gemini, so I know we're all the Queen of Swords. And I think when you get to that point where you've heard so much bullshit, to be honest, you cut off. And you find it quite easy to cut people off. And I feel like that's where you've got to. You've just got to that point of, as soon as you feel something's off, it's like, boom, I'm in my energy. I'm just going to use the sword and I'm going to cut off. So you may feel like you've been in a bluntish energy. At present, we have got the Eight of Wands. So there's like a busy energy around you, but it feels like it's more outer than inner. There's a lot going on. There could be a lot of changes, a lot of discussions like being needed, messages backwards and forwards, that type of thing. Some of my Aquariuses are on dating sites, and I kind of want to say pull back a little bit. Because maybe that's where it is. Maybe it's putting like blockages on your love life, because we all know a lot of them on there are just love bombers and they're after like one thing, that type of thing. Sometimes we need to just cut the cord to that in order to allow something to flow in. Going forward, you do come out of like an anxious energy. I feel like you realise that your hands aren't as tied as they were. There's something that you've been avoiding or you didn't want to see the truth of in the past. I feel like you're coming to a point where you've got to see it for what it is. That's where the injustice is. In order for that to be turned around, you've got to see it for what it is. Your power is the Five of Wands in reverse. It's to not get involved in drama, or if someone wants to bring drama or fights, and if that's their type of energy, your power is to choose your battles wisely and maybe just back off and leave them to be immature. And I'm not saying stand down, always stand up for yourself, but don't get involved if it's not yours, or if someone's nitpicking to get you to react, don't react. The outside influence to that is you've got someone around you who isn't willing to do their own healing, and it's like they're kind of backlashing it onto you. That could even be from childhood though. Maybe you've one of them people where people feel like it's okay to kind of just take their issues out on you. you know, but you're kind of getting sick of it because in the month of May, you're coming out as the Queen of Swords, and it's like, I'm only going to take so much and everyone has a breaking point. In the hopes and fears, we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Wands in reverse is stagnant energy. Your outcome is the King of Pentacles in reverse. You're dealing with very selfish energy. Very selfish energy. Whether it be, you know, in finances, in energy-wise, you know, in transactions. So you feel like you're putting more into a relationship, or you're putting more into a friendship, or into family, or whatever, and you're realizing, you're seeing it. It's like the blindfold is coming off. You're seeing it for what it is, and I feel like you've been helping too much, and in that you've been draining yourself. You've been draining yourself. That's what it is. So I'm going to get a bit of clarification before I go into the extended. I want to know about this Three of Cups. Yeah, see, there's disharmony. There's some kind of conflict going on, and triggers coming up as well. So I don't know why, but I keep getting silent treatment as well. And if someone is giving you silent treatment, that is the #1 narcissistic tactic. Do you know what I mean? That is their first port of call, silent treatment. I will not accept silent treatment at all. Do you know what I mean? There's some area that you're not happy in. No, you're feeling guarded and quite vulnerable as well. You know, so I'm not getting a nice energy from this, Aquarius. It could be from the past, though. Maybe this has happened in the past, and now going for, if you want a new love life, maybe you're still carrying the vulnerabilities and the guardedness that you've had to have from the past, because there was a lot of triggers and a lot of conflict. So you are feeling guarded and you're scared of looking vulnerable. There's been some kind of injustice in the past. You deserve nurture and compassion. And I feel like that's towards yourself. You deserve to bring yourself some kind of nurture and compassion. Self-love. Yeah, see, because right now you're still part of these toxic patterns. You know, you feel bound. There's some kind of pattern that it feels like you're constantly reliving. It's getting too much. But look, that chain is not wrapped around that person's wrist. He could just pull his hand out if he wanted to. It's about you doing the work and removing yourself from the toxic patterns. Because once we shift our energy, we shift what we're actually like bringing in as well. And it's about being in the present moment rather than thinking in the past or too far in the future, like the Knight of Pentacles is there. This celebrating and being happy is in the present moment and being grateful for what you've got in the present moment. And if you need to do something that is going to bring you back into the present moment that you can be grateful for, it's going to bring in abundance, you know. So if you're putting up with this crap now, break it now while we're in this present moment, and take yourself out of it, you know, because going forward the blindfold comes off. You're getting out of that karmic cycle. It's nice, it's strong energy, but I feel like you're just bound to something. You will purge it. You've got purge, release, and surrender. So yeah, this month could be an emotional month, Aquarius. It could be feeling like you're letting go of a lot of things, but I feel like it's got to come up. You know, it's the right time. You've got trust and divine timing. It's the time now to clear this cycle that has had so much like power over you. It's not right. Yep, there you go. You're completing a cycle. And this is not for everybody, but some of my Aquariuses, they have been or are in abusive situations, whether it be mental, financial, or physical. Do you know what I mean? But it's time to cut that cycle. There's been an injustice, 100%. It could even be in finances, you know, it could be a boss. I'm not saying it's all love. I'm just saying, you know, it's about you being safe now, forming structure, solid foundations. It's about you building yourself up. You're going up against someone who's very selfish. They could have been like, you know, your outcome is home, family, and commitment in reverse. So it feels like you're ending a commitment or a karmic contract. You may have already done it, but you're maybe now ready to like cut the cord. What did I say at the beginning? Because we're in Pluto, and Pluto creates transformation. So use this energy wisely. Use this energy to transform your future, Aquarius. So very, very strong reading. And I'm going to head over to the extended. If this is where I leave you, I'm going to leave you with lots and lots of love. Bye.